first night I realized something was wrong with the house. It was raining. Not the calm kind of rain either. Heavy. Loud. The kind that makes everything outside feel isolated from the rest of the world. I had just moved into a small rental house in a quiet town where nothing ever really happens.
The house was old, built decades ago, but it was cheap, clean, and far from the city.
Perfect for a fresh start, at least. That's what I thought. Around 2:17 a.m., I woke up to a sound that didn't belong. Footsteps. Slow. Measured. Coming from downstairs. I froze in bed, staring at the dark ceiling, my heart pounding. I lived alone. No pets. No roommates. The footsteps stopped directly beneath my bedroom. Then, silence.
I told myself it was the house settling.
Old wood does that, right? That's when I heard breathing. Not mine. I sat up instantly and grabbed my phone. No missed calls. No notifications. The house was dead quiet again.
Too quiet.
The next morning, I checked the locks.
All secured. Windows closed. Nothing out of place. Still, something felt off.
Like last, if I else was aware, I had noticed it.
That feeling followed me all day. At work, I couldn't focus. At dinner, I barely ate. And when night came again, I left every light on. At exactly 2:17 a.m., my bedroom door creaked open by itself. Just a few inches. I stared at the crack, holding my breath. Nothing came through. After a full minute, the door slowly closed again.
I didn't sleep after that.
The next day, I asked my neighbor if he knew anything about the house.
He told me people never stayed there long.
The next day, I asked my neighbor if he knew anything about the house. He said the house had a way of making people leave. He wouldn't say how.
I thanked him and went back inside.
The house felt different the moment I stepped back inside. It felt like the walls were listening.
Every step felt like it was being counted.
Then I heard it.
It sounded closer.
It wasn't coming from a door.
That's when panic finally set in.
I grabbed my phone.
I tried calling for help. No one answered.
That's when I knew the house was listening.
The lights started dimming on their own.
It was deciding how much light to leave me.
That's when I understood. This place was in control.
It wasn't trying to scare me anymore.
It wasn't trying to scare me. It was waiting for something.
It wanted me upstairs.
I didn't want to go up there.
But I knew I didn't have a choice.
Each step made the air feel thicker. By the halfway point, the house felt closer than ever. The top of the stairs felt colder. Once I reached the top, I knew there was no turning back.
The hallway was darker than the rest of the house.
One door felt different.
My hand hovered over the handle.
And then I turned it.
There was nothing inside the room.
It wasn't empty.
It was waiting for me. It wasn't the house that wanted me.
It was waiting for who I was.
It wasn't taking me.
It was becoming me. It didn't need a body. It needed a witness. It was watching through me. And that's when I understood. I was never the victim. It was always inside me. And now it knows you're watching. It never needed the house. It didn't end when the screen went dark.
You don't leave it.
It stays with you.
Because it's already part of you.
It was the one the house wanted me to open.
It's still here.
And it always will be. Some stories don't end. And neither do the things we become. You were never just watching. This is where it ends. And you'll never know when it began. The world kept going. It learned where to stand.
It didn't need darkness anymore.
It knows you're here.
It doesn't move unless you do.
If you're still watching, this is how it starts. And now, it's closer than you think. You've been here before. This part always feels familiar. The ending is the door. You're standing right in front of it. You think you have a choice.
but you're already reaching for it. This is where you came in.
And now, it begins again.